Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks FCB, and welcome to another edition. Finally, we're back after a week of absence. You know what I mean? We're back with Pacmas pod. We should realistically be saying Pacmas so we can go win games, so we can win trophies. But this week it wasn't the week for that. Hopefully, it changes in the Champions League. Because I feel like it's gonna probably be otherwise. But hey, it doesn't matter. We're through. But before we begin, you know exactly what to be doing. Subscribe, press the alarm bell for future content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check socials, and hopefully you're good wherever you are, guys. Now, I say we get this up and rolling, and we I give a welcome back to Danny, who was on vacay. And yeah, guys, subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Don't be frauds. You know what I mean?
That's right.
What do you think, bro?
Yeah, good to be back talking some Bayern Munich, although two pretty rough performances since we've last spoke. Obviously got the win in the Champions League, but first loss of the year in the Bundesliga against Augsburg. And Augsburg is not a good team. So a couple of fraudulent efforts there. Unfortunately, Deontay wasn't in the kitchen, so we couldn't get the win for that one. But
What a
man,
what an asshole. Didn't even fucking serve us. What a dickhead. Now big up Deontay though. Yeah.
Big up.
And yeah, fuck. See, this is where I'm really joking because he said smash the likes and subscribe to both channels. Exactly, man. See, this is what I mean when I'm joking. I don't actually think he's a dickhead, you frauds. But anyway, yeah, man. I say we talk about it because you know who are really moving like dickheads.
Yep.
Yeah, the fucking idiots on the pitch. The
That's
fuck
right.
was that? The fuck was that, bro? These man, yeah. We didn't do the show last week, but if we did, I would have probably said it on this show because I did say it on Mia's and Mia's show in Hollywood, bro. If we keep on being lackluster, it will catch us later down the line. I didn't think this soon.
Yeah.
I really didn't think this soon.
Yeah, obviously there's some illnesses and injuries, but we're still rolling out squads that are good enough to be able to crush these teams we're playing. Yeah, I don't know if they're just tired or what, but like it's kind of early to be getting tired. So yeah, not good performances. Really hoping Bayern turns it on midweek and is able to crush PSV, because if these couple performances turn into a larger trend, I think we'll start to get really worried.
Yeah, bro, I'm already worried as it is.
Yeah.
Because I've seen teams that once they start dropping points, it's like now they lose momentum. That's my fear with this team. I have a fear now that we lost, bro. I wouldn't be shocked if we go away to PSV and not get the result.
I mean, that would suck. I really want to get
Ah,
that win there. Top
bro,
2.
exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm annoyed because yeah, we're through, fine. Yeah, we were expected to be through anyway, but we have an opportunity to have all our games Allianz Arena
Yeah.
second leg, bro. And we
Yeah.
were supposed to get that anyway. So now that we have a game in which if we draw, fine, we still get it. Because if let's say Madrid win or Liverpool win, they're off us by a point.
Yeah. Yep.
But the thing is, we shouldn't even be putting ourselves in that situation anyway. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
we lost Arsenal. It is what it is. I still think we were shit on the day, not good enough, whatever. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, bro, this loss to Augsburg right before PSV game, bro, and Eindhoven, bro. It's just the feeling is terrible. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. No, I agree. We have to crush PSV. We have to show them who we are. Because yeah, like to be honest, the performance against USG I thought was bad. Like I didn't think USG definitely didn't take advantage of any chance that they had, but our attack at least 2 weeks in a row. And let's throw the Leipzig game in there. So I think
The Leipzig
we had
left.
one good half basically in the last 3 games. That second half against Leipzig was incredible. We were awesome. But first half we were bad. So one good half in the last 3 games, like that's just not good enough. Especially again, like I would get it if we were like heavily rotating guys, trying to rest guys for certain games. But we're putting out pretty strong lineups. And obviously we have no right back. Carl and Gnabry, Guerrero, all of them are kind of banged up, injured. Davies is just coming back. Musiala clearly isn't ready to play very much right now. So there's
Giancarlo.
obviously that, but like, yeah, we should still be able to beat Augsburg handily. We should still be able to beat USG more handily than we did, I think.
Well, you mentioned Carl. This motherfucker should be benched.
Yeah. I'm crazy to say, but I'm missing Gnabry right now. I really am. And that's why I never thought I'd
Bro,
be saying that.
bro, on Wednesday, sorry, I want the attack to be the following. Yeah, on top of attack, forget the defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kane obviously is up top, Diaz on the left,
Yeah.
Ulise on the right, and Nabry in the middle. I'm not trying to see nothing else, bro. I'm
Yeah.
not.
No, I agree. Because the thing is, like, Carl against Augsburg was really, really bad. And, like, there's a lot of guys on Bayern who, like, when they have an off day, I mentioned this in the reaction episode I just put out. Like, for example, when Kane has an off day, he's not scoring goals, he's not doing much. When Diaz has an off day, for example, he's missing chances. But, like, when Carl against Augsburg was actively, like, hurting the team. Like, he would turn the ball over almost every time he got it,
He
it
just
seemed
lost
like.
it. He just
And
lost it.
oh, are you back?
Wait, am I here? Am I
Yeah, yeah,
there?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My apology. Go on.
No, you're all good. I was just saying that I feel like Carl was actively really bad against Augsburg and like losing the ball in bad positions. And like when Gnabry's playing bad, he's just not really doing anything. And so I'd take that over missed chances. Now, obviously, Carl has a ceiling that's like way higher than Gnabry, but um, but yeah, I don't know. You can't be turning the ball over like he was all the time against Augsburg.
Bro, you know what it is? Ever since he's opened his big fat mouth, it's like pressure has been on more so than ever. And yeah, it
Yeah,
should be.
yeah,
Deal with it. This is what comes with you opening your big fat mouth.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I said it when he made those comments. Like up until that point, he had not even like half of a really good season because the beginning of the first half he wasn't really playing. So he had like a quarter or like a third of a season where he was playing incredible. Like he's just got
Yeah.
to chill a little bit and like slow down and get into it. Like you got to be really good consistently to be in this conversation that I think thinks he's in right now.
Yeah. Bro. Yeah, Carl, I'm sorry. Like you said, the guy didn't even play like a third,
Yeah.
and is already. Oh, listen, like he's 17. That's all I will say that. But bro, even then, man, like surely
Yeah.
somebody around him should have let him know. Like, be careful what you know.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fact he entertained the question is the problem. You
Yeah.
know.
And it's okay to think that. Like I don't have any problem with him wanting to play for Real Madrid someday or whatever. But like, yeah, you just can't be talking like that to the media.
Yeah, opening your big mouth and then everybody else gonna eat it up and all that shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
he needs drop. I'm sorry, he needs dropping. He needs dropping. Yeah, he's been poor. Yeah. Well, bro, I'm sorry. Now Opa's back. Anyway, to be fair, Kim was already banned.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's already banned this fraud.
True.
So we could just probably just start Opa and Tar regardless. You know what I'm saying? And
True.
when it comes to who else? Who else was I gonna mention? Right back situation. I don't know what's going to happen personally
No idea.
because I know Sasha Bowie's back, but let's be honest, he's not gonna start. It's
Yeah,
not what it
is
is.
he
But
even gonna be fit to play? Like I know he's training, but he was gone for a while.
yeah, yeah. So like, I wouldn't be. Yeah, I wouldn't think that he'd start. I think Davies is probably gonna start again, and then I wouldn't be shocked if Guerrero started. But bro, that game against Saint Gilloise, he was fucking. Oh,
He was bad. I mean, he had a calf strain. I don't know if he's training. Um I
bro.
wouldn't be surprised if Company started Bischoff again, and I really don't want him to do that either. I thought Guerrero and Bischoff were pretty bad against USG. And I don't even think they're like horrible players. I just think they're not good outside backs. Like Bischoff clearly doesn't know how to play the position. He doesn't know what to do positionally. And Guerrero, I just don't think is good enough as a defender anymore to be able to play outside back.
I
But then here's the thing too. Like I wanted Kimmich to play right back. He finally did against Augsburg, and he got cooked and gave up a goal. Like I don't know if his
yeah,
ankle's
yeah,
still hurting
yeah,
him.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. We have to firm that, bro. That was mad. Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
I wanted him to play right back, and he did. Again, I don't think his ankle's 100% right now, but
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I'll
he
just
got
say it
caught
like it is.
out.
He got
He got
cooked.
caught out. He got caught out. He got caught out. No, that was I can't lie. Also, Kimmich got caught out. Kim and Jay is jackass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Then that's why you can see the second. Like, what are we doing, blood? You know,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You know the biggest issue I have with this team in general, though. Yeah. So we decided in that Augsburg game to just slack our way into a dub, but
yeah,
then we went down by two. Two goals. Two
yeah,
goals to one. And when we concede the second, that's when they decide to show urgency.
yeah,
Why? Bro, the only guy
yeah.
who gave a fuck about that game, Olise himself, which by the way hit the bar in the end. I wish it didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And who else? Musial when he came on, taught the
Pavlovich
first half.
was okay, I thought.
Yeah, Pablo was all right. But Goretzka, by the way, I don't want to see this fucking asshole playing on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah,
Bro, on Wednesday, fuck it. After what I just saw in the what you call it? In the Augsburg game,
yeah.
yeah, you can clearly tell Kimmich is not fatigued. He's
I think
not.
he's still
He's
injured. I
no,
think he's
no.
still injured.
He's rusty at right back.
Yeah,
He's very rusty. You
yeah,
can tell he's very rusty because he's too used to playing midfield.
yeah,
Generally speaking, for at least the game against PSV, put him in midfield because we need to guarantee a W or a draw.
yeah,
Or
for
rather
sure.
a W, you know?
Yeah,
So for that reason alone, just play him in midfield for that game.
yeah.
Play him and Pablo together. Yeah. Play fucking fullback. Who do we even play? Just fucking
It depends on who's healthy.
Davies and somebody, bro. But Davies and Ito or something. But even Ito's been meaty, blood. I have to admit, he's been meaty these days. That
Yeah,
Leipzig game, he got cooked. Augsburg wasn't the best, even though he scored.
yeah. Yeah, no, I thought he was okay against Augsburg, but
He was meaty, bro. I'll be honest, he was meaty as fuck. Because
I
you
mean,
know what it was, yeah? You know what it
yeah,
was? I felt like this guy got dispossessed at times. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And that kind of like annoyed me. And he
yeah,
was not really putting himself like in the best positions, like, and I'm talking like in positions in which he can kind of stretch the pitch out. He wasn't
yeah,
really doing that for me. You know,
Yeah, I mean that was
Davies was
just
doing more of that at right back.
it was just a weird game. I feel like we scored like kind of early off that corner, whatever it was, maybe 25th minute or something. And then we just like didn't try to score again. And that's the opposite of what Bayern is, especially Bayern under company. They score and score and score. It's 7-0 and they'll keep trying to score. This game against Augsburg, I really feel like we just were like, all
Slack.
right, let's just chill. Yeah.
Which is annoying, bro, because we threw away. Listen, it would have been nice to get invincible, but forget that. For me, it's like you, the fact that you're not on it 90 minutes. That's my problem.
Yeah. I mean, you
Circus
just,
that was just pathetic.
yeah. Again, it was in my mind, out of the last 6 halves of football, we had 5 really bad halves. So that's concerning. I feel like against Augsburg, you should have wanted to bounce back because you didn't play well against USG. You should have wanted to send a message to the world, like again, like the league is wrapped up. Like that's what you're trying to show. And again, like this just gives really hope to any team. I feel like Augsburg is maybe not like I think Augsburg is one of the like 4 or 5 worst teams in the league. I
They're
really do.
terrible, bro.
I think they
They're
have
just higher than you
no
imagine.
yeah, I think they have no attack whatsoever. Like and I almost feel like they weren't even really trying to score goals against Bayern. They just kind of did.
You know what it is? They had a few like that Maurice guy. He just caught us fucking around.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got guys like him catching us fucking around.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
By the way, this Masengo guy, the guy who scored the second goal.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was too comfy in the midfield. He was too comfy.
Yeah, he was. He
He
was.
was so comfortable, bro, because our midfield was slow, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, why is Goretzka staying in the pitch for this long? I don't know. I'm sorry, company
No, I don't
mismanaged the
know.
game and we were lackluster.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
And where was Bischoff
obviously
playing? He wasn't even playing fullback, bro. He was in, but he was a tweener.
yeah.
One
Yeah.
moment he's a fullback, another. Bro, at one point towards the end of the game, I'm seeing Pavlovic at fucking center back.
Yeah.
When we brought
Pavlovic
Jackson,
was deep. He was deep. He was like in the back 3.
like why?
I
That's
don't
I've
get
never
it.
seen Pavlovic go this, bro. I've seen Kimmich do it.
Yeah.
I've not seen Pavlovic do it. What the
Yeah.
fuck is Pavlovic all the way this back? I get he can
I don't
defend,
get it. Yeah. Yeah.
but he's supposed to be like our workhorse.
Yeah.
And instead, we're like putting him in. I'm not gonna lie. You see that second half, in-game management and tactically, company was
Yeah.
gone,
Yeah.
gone
I mean, okay,
out of it.
I feel like yeah, for sure. But I do feel like the subs, the Musiala and Kimmich subs, I thought were good subs in like when he was doing it in real time. They turned out to be bad. Like Musiala is not ready to play half an hour. You know, I don't know. I know he had that assist against Leipzig, the first game he
Yeah,
played, but he just does not look like he can really run
yeah,
right
but he wasn't
yet.
bad.
His
But he
movement
wasn't
just
bad.
isn't there.
Yeah,
And Kimmich, like literally again, like I wanted him to play right back, so I was fine with that move. He was bad at right back. He just was.
you know what it
He
was?
could not
Kimmich
do
was good
anything.
at. You know what? Kimmich was good going forward, but defensively was ass. That was
Yeah,
Kimmich.
yeah,
With
yeah.
Musiala, for me, I thought he was. I actually thought he was one of our better players second half. Yeah,
I don't
he
know.
was. He
I feel
was,
like
bro. He was. He was the only. He and Ulisse were trying to link up and all, and everybody else. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Kimmich is trying to put balls over the top. Where the fuck is Harry Kane? Where the
yeah,
fuck is Jackson? Yeah,
yeah.
Jackson came on. How well?
Jackson did
Congratulations. You
nothing.
want to AFCON for what? To fucking play shit with us again? Fucking
I
idiot.
Jackson, I forgot Jackson even came on. That's how bad he was. I don't even
Bro, I know.
remember
I
him touching
remember
the
he
ball
came on.
once.
Yeah, that was one of. That was one of the substitutions that all of a sudden made our team so unfunctional. All of a sudden, or however the word you say, dysfunctional.
Yeah,
There,
yeah,
it dysfunctioned our entire team.
yeah,
You bring him on. You still have Harry Kane on. You have Musiala, Olise on. Yeah, you barely have a center back. You have
yeah,
Bischoff on. I think Davies went off. Davies going off, I understand, to be
yeah,
fit,
yeah,
only on the basis of the fact that we're trying to keep him fit. However, the way that the subs was made, you were better off having Davies on. Again, some
yeah,
subs was just so unnecessary. That is my point. We did not need to make some of these stupid, unnecessary subs.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you feel about this, but I would have way, way, way rather kept Mueller for one more year than gotten Jackson. I feel like Jackson just doesn't fit in with Bayern at all. Um,
Yeah,
and I really do feel like these are like the rare scenarios, maybe not rare, but like these are the scenarios
that's
where Mueller could come in, break down a low block, or at least do something that's different. And yeah, I feel like there's times where Bayern's missing that. You know, a big part of that is because Musiala is injured. But yeah, I don't know. Jackson doesn't do anything for me when he comes on.
yeah. Now, obviously, there's talk in our fan base about Urbig. I don't know if you've seen the talk in town. There are fans that think Urbig out. Oh, he's not good enough. Neuer is 10 times. I mean, Neuer should stay a few more years. Blah 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 blah. Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause all of a sudden Orbe plays and we lose. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
I don't buy that.
yeah, but again, I wanted to see your opinion because obviously mine is I think yes, Orbe did fuck up the first goal at least. The second one, what the fuck was he really gonna do? Am I gonna lie?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that cat, he should have caught one of the shots. I don't remember who took it. Um,
Yeah, there was one that he fumbled, but it didn't
yeah,
end up
but
being a
he
goal.
recovered. I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, but other than that, his distribution I thought was pretty good. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and listen, he didn't really make much stops. Let's not lie. But regardless, the fact that we're fully accusing Gorbek as if our. But by the way, I'm glad Jonathan Toss said that he has part to blame for the first goal too. He's taking accountability. I like that.
Yeah.
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 However, as much as I would like to agree with Todd, I think that first goal he needs to be more imposing. He needs to be more imposing, and he needs to be better positionally aware as well.
Yeah.
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 That those are the two things I think he needs to work on, bro. Otherwise, I think he got the reflexes. I think sometimes he makes top saves. I think his distribution is unreal. Because right
Yeah.
now, who I said this yesterday on ESME, who do we really get that fits the mold of both shot stopping and ball playing?
I don't know if there's anybody.
That's my thing. So for me, Urbig is not the worst thing in the world, bro.
No,
And he's
I'm
pretty
still
cool
a
as well,
fan.
apparently.
I'm
Yeah,
still a fan of Verbeek.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, could he have done better on that first goal against Augsburg? Yeah, he could have. I also think it was kind of an unlucky goal. I mean, it kind of like went off Chavez's like back. It was I don't know.
Yeah,
It was weird. There was more. Yeah, maybe Ta could have been in better position too. Urbig, I think, was just kind of in no man's land where he could have either like went out and like caught it or like stayed back a little bit and tried to defend it a little bit better. But again, like it kind of went off his back, kind of unlucky as well. I don't know. I mean we've seen Neuer make mistakes this year too, and I'm a big fan of Neuer, obviously. But yeah, I think Urbig has just the it factor that Bayern needs in a keeper. He plays the way that Bayern needs a keeper to play, which again, like you said, I think that's pretty rare. So I'm not giving up on Urbig yet. I mean, he needs more game time as well. Like that's the way that he's gonna grow. There's only so much you can do in training, and he needs to get some more games.
Yeah. But that's my thing, in it. Like, it's just hopefully, listen, all I can hope for right now is Orbig just fixes up his game. That's all I
Yeah,
can hope for, bro. Because right now, I just don't really see many goalkeepers out there that can do what he kind of can do. I really don't. Yeah, his
yeah,
shot stopping's decent, and you know, his ball playing is very good. I don't know like, if I was to name you goalkeepers that's good on their feet, they're probably bad at shot stopping and vice versa. So
yeah,
that's my perspective on it, and we need both. So I'll take in Orvig, bro, if he keep proves it. But he does have to improve his game though. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start giving up eventually. But right
yeah,
now,
yeah,
least of my worries. Really,
yeah. Agreed.
and the thing is with Neuer as well. Like, people need to understand, brother is Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
at some point he has to retire.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like, every once in a while, every time I think he's, like, going on a bad stretch or something, he'll pull off a save where I'm like, "Damn, that's just who Neuer is." So, I'm really curious to see what he's gonna decide. I honestly am not leaning one way or the other as to what I think he's gonna do. I really don't know right now.
Mm. No, but the thing is with Neuer, he'd make like a save, like he make a big save, like in some, like even Leipzig. I thought that he was unreal that game, right?
He
Or
was,
he'll make
yeah,
a big save against Saint Gilloise, like you know what I mean. But the thing
yeah,
is with Neuer as well, you'll see a game in which he'll try to do stuff, but he can't.
yeah.
Yeah, like Arsenal is like the best example I have, or like Barcelona last season, or
Union Berlin too,
Union
yeah.
Berlin. Yeah, like bro, like at some point the guy will try stuff, and yeah, it just don't come off, bro. So
Yeah, I mean, ideally, we win the Champions League this year and he goes out and retires and goes out on top. That's the ideal situation. Like, it's so hard to do that, like, retire in any sport, retire at the top of your game before the game leaves you, really. Um, but yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm hoping happens, but who knows?
yeah. By the way, I do need to show you something that was said about Harry. I mean, Harry Kane spoke actually. Yeah. Now, this for me is kind of a problem
Mm,
because he explains why he plays the way he plays,
yeah,
and you guys know exactly what I'm on about. If you're a Bayern fan, because we complain about this half the time,
yeah,
him dropping deep 24/7.
yeah,
Okay, now he has explained why. So he said, when a team likes to press, I like to drop. Sometimes even into defensive areas, to see if the center back's fully committed to follow all the way. It takes a lot for teams to really commit. That's why sometimes you see me in that 6 or 8 position in the half turn. Which, okay, in transition, like if we're trying to counter attack, then that's fine. But then here's the problem. Anyway, well, I'll get to the problem in a few moments. In the final third, we don't really play with out and out nine. We almost play with 2 10s, which to be fair, I kind of get because you see the like our 10 like if Gnabry plays, you act like a second striker,
yep,
or our wingers like Diaz or Elise at times will do that. Like he said, with our wingers that attack inside and sometimes occupy the center backs who are not quite sure whether to go in with me or stay back. So I
yeah,
get that one.
mhm,
Yeah, and then he said every game is different. Some games when you play, it's a low block. You don't get too much space. You have to just find areas and movement in the box. Yeah, but this is the problem. Yeah, we play against low blocks, and I don't fucking find you in the box. Why? Why, bro? Like you're saying everything that's correct, but you're not acting on it at times, which is
yeah,
jarring. It's jarring, bro. Yeah, and then here, when I drop deep and play passes wide, I think arriving late into the box or pocket definitely frees me up. Cool. Do it more often then. Sometimes when you're a 9 and you're almost man marked by center halves, it's hard to get away. Whereas arriving a bit later allows you to make them run inside out. I try to use my brain, football intelligence, see where the space and utilize. Okay, but again, I don't know, he's too consistent in dropping deep. That's my problem.
yeah. I think I'm in the minority of Bayern fans, but I it's tough because I get what he's saying, and I actually think he's right, but he also does have to be in the box at certain times, and it's just about reading that. Um, I don't think it's useful at all against a low block to just sit in the box. And I think there's a lot of strikers that do that. And I think Kane is the only player in the world that can make the kind of passes that he makes and also be as good of a finisher and score as much as he does. So I get what he's saying, but I do think he does have to be in the box more sometimes. But on the other hand, too, it's like I felt like this during the Augsburg game. I felt like he pretty much just stayed in the box during the Augsburg game and didn't drop deep, and he got no service. Like, he was invisible. And part of that's on him. Maybe part of that's on
I
the,
disagree because
the,
Kimmich
the
gave him
coach or
service
whatever.
second half, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Kimmich was on for what? Just the last like 30 minutes? You know what I mean? Like, most of the game, he just wasn't getting the ball. And like, I think that this year it's been better, but like last year, Olise looked to create for himself mostly. This year, I actually feel like Olise has been looking for
No,
Kane way
he's
more.
doing a mix of both. He's doing a
Way
mix of both.
more. Yeah, but I feel like last year, like all the players, like Musiala mostly looks to create for himself. Like Kane doesn't have like a Muller, like Lewandowski had a Muller just feeding him the ball. So I get why he feels like he needs to do that. But yeah, at the end of the day, he's a striker and he does need to be in the box, I think, more than he is ultimately.
Listen, I get what you're saying, bro. I just feel like with Harry Kane, like for example, when we play Arsenal, I don't need you dropping deep because they played the fucking mid block on your ass because they
Yeah,
knew what
yeah,
you were gonna do. Yeah, if we
yeah,
play a Man City, I wouldn't be shocked if they do the same, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
because they
yeah,
have Pep. Managers of that mold, they will try to do that on Harry Kane.
for sure.
Like that's my thing. Yeah. And that's when Harry Kane becomes a target. So that's why I'm saying he needs to be more imposing as a striker.
Yeah, I mean, definitely against Premier League clubs. Like Arsenal, I think is that example of a club where he needs to just be in the box. But
Just
I don't know.
impose yourself.
I get what he's saying. Like him dropping that deep, it forces the center back or whoever is marking him to make a decision. And if the center back stays with him, then that opens up tons of space for Olise, Musiala, Gnabry, Diaz, whoever. And if the center back doesn't and stays back, then Kane is wide open to drop dime passes, to Olise or whoever.
Yeah.
So I get what he's saying, but I'm also with you that I do think like ultimately there are times where he has to just kind of be a target man.
Bro, all I ask is for him to be a target man when he has to be. That's
Yeah.
it, bro. I'm not even asking for anything wild. I
Yeah.
promise you, bro. Like, because listen, him dropping deep like this season, I can't understand more than last season why he does it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, basically, if we're hitting in the counter attack and he's dropping deep, do you know the amount of passes he's like? Hell, I think even in the Leipzig game, by the way, first half, that
Yeah.
guy was one of our few top players, bro. He was
Yeah.
giving passes, passes, passes. Do you remember? And I think Diaz and Gnabry were
Olise.
fumbling.
Yeah.
Olise, they were fumbling.
Yeah.
Right now, we play against a low block team. I need you to be more imposing in the box, bro.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need somebody that can score ahead. Because you know what? One thing I liked as well, to be fair, I see that we're starting to improve our game in corners. At least
Finally.
scoring them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Harry Kane is doing a similar role to what Gabriel does at Arsenal. Cool.
Yeah. Blocks
I'm here
people.
for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I'm here for him or Jonathan Tah. I'm here for it. I need
Yeah.
more of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And by
And
the way, at least needs one taking the corners.
that's what I was just gonna say. I need Olise to take the corners. Olise, half the time it looks like he's gonna score off the corner itself. That's how good he is.
Yeah, bro. Because you know when Kimmich takes the corners, like, listen, Kimmich, good passer, but bro, you try some dumb shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He just he tries to, you know what it is? Kimmich tries to play like he's a smart ass,
Yeah.
but in reality, he's moving like a dumbass. See, this is the thing. So I need Olise to be taking them corners. I don't care which side.
Yeah,
I'm
me
here for
too.
the. You get me. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's all I ask really. Like it's just I don't know. Like, listen, I'm not saying we're losing trophies yet. I'm not saying none of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's just it was coming the way we were playing that we were gonna drop a point somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm totally with you. It was coming. It was coming. And we have to like actually show a reaction now.
And you know what's annoying? I backed this team to be winning games and this and this and this
Yeah.
because, bro, we've been doing so good regardless of what's going on.
I
But I
know.
did say in some game we will fumble. I did say that, bro.
Yeah. It sucks that it was this Augsburg game because again, I think Augsburg is bad. And I don't even feel like Bayern definitely didn't deserve to win, but I don't think Augsburg even really deserved to win that game. I just think it was such a shitty game.
Yeah, it's just stupid, man. It's just dumb. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's just, yeah, whatever. But you know what, bro? We need to have a conversation
Yeah.
um about, you know what? We'll talk UPA first.
Yeah. I think I'm slowly turning in your direction on Upa, by the way.
Damn. Damn.
Not as a player, but as this contract saga drags on.
Damn. So man is starting to think this is the reality. Hey,
Yeah.
hey. Welcome to the club, bro. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, yeah. I just think that Bayern has already offered him too much, and if he's gonna wait this long to decide, I think Bayern just eventually. I tweeted this the other day. Bayern just eventually has to decide like what they're gonna do. They can't wait for him forever. They're eventually gonna have to go hard for Schlotterbeck if they don't think he's gonna sign.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think we should get both.
Yeah, yo, for sure. I'd love to get both. I'd love
Bro.
it.
Like, imagine, like, here's the thing. As of right now, we have the three center backs. Now you add Schlotterbeck, that's four. My
Yeah,
ideal scenario, you get rid of Kim, get somebody, and you get Schlotterbeck. And keep
yeah.
Opa.
Yeah, I mean the guy that you get, that fourth guy, would have to probably be a young guy who's not quite ready. Because I don't know who would sign on to be the fourth center back that's
Bro,
any
we can
good.
get the Esteve guy at Burnley or whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, Achimpong on Chelsea or Kiala. I don't know. I don't know how ready
No,
he
no,
is. But
Kiala's no.
as a fourth option,
Still no.
still no. I don't know. I mean, I think that Schlotterbeck, Ta, and Upa would play 98% of the minutes
I
if we had
listen,
those three.
Danny. If you have a death wish, yeah, then go ahead with Kiala, please. But
No, no,
for
no, no,
me,
no. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be ready for a couple years, but like maybe next year you could have him, I don't know, play some Bundesliga minutes at the end of a game.
maybe you can give him make a wish minutes. I don't know. Maybe give him
Yeah,
some give him like some charitable minutes. That's fine. You know, when we're actually comfy. Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But otherwise, yeah, no, thank you.
No, but here's the thing about Upa. It's like, so even if he signs, you're gonna pay him what, $40 million, 20 million salary, 20 million signing fee, just so he can leave in the next year in 2027, if that's when he gets his release clause. Like, what's the point in doing that? You might as well just spend 80 million on Schlotterbeck at that point.
Bro, you know what it is? The whole release clause thing, I'm not even that fussed about. You know what I mean?
It can't be
My
2027 because then you're just going to be negotiating every single year. Because then next summer will come around and Madrid or City or somebody who has PSG will trigger it, and then he'll just raise his demands even more.
Yeah, but
That's
but once the contract is given, it's given, bro. Like all he can do from there is just basically trigger release clause if he wants to. And if he does, I mean, listen, he's nothing. You know what it is? My perspective is he's nothing special, bro. I'll be so honest.
yeah,
Like that's my POV. Like I don't give a whether he stays or he goes. He's good, but he's definitely replaceable.
but
You
then
know.
why are we giving him 40 million in a year just to
Oh, you mean dollar?
renegotiate
Yeah.
next year? Like, I think that's dumb.
So yeah, 20 million euro, bro. You know what it is? I'm not gonna lie. Herbal is starting to look like a contradictory artist. The way that
Yeah,
he said he wants to minimize wage structure, but it is what it is. It is what it
yeah,
is. For me, the thing is like, okay, we're gonna pay the signing on fee is ridiculous. But again, maybe agents have a role to play. Who the fuck knows?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But again, like for me, it's just like cool. He stays. We have an extra body. He's good enough in most games, and then when it matters, he'll choke. Hopefully not. You know. Now, this is why you go get Schlotterbeck. Maybe now the defense is more solid,
yeah,
more solidified.
yeah,
You know. Now you have Taw, another option that's good enough to a
yeah,
degree. I know people will troll him, and I do think he at times can be poor as well. Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he and Upamecano are similar. Yeah, they are literally like they're good in most games. they do you jobs, and then once you get to the latter stages, that's when you start praying. That's when you
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Ta and Upa surprised me this year in how good of a combination they are. Because I think Ta is good at organizing, communicating, being that like leader in the back line where I don't think Upa's good at those things. But
Yeah, he
Upa
panics. Yeah, he panics.
Upa's just so Ta can take care of that. But Upa's like faster, stronger, whatever, like better on the ball, I think, than Ta is. So Upa can do those kind of things where Ta is, I don't know, he's like, I think he understands his role and, he's not fast. I guess he doesn't have good foot speed, but he can do other things. And I feel like if you added Schlotterback to that, I think that it would be an amazing defense. I think that Schlotterback is pretty much the perfect center back for what company wants to do.
Yeah, bro, Schlotterbeck. I told man he's the best Bundesliga center back in the
I
like.
agree. I agree.
It's him, for
This
me,
year, this year.
bro. No, for me generally even for me it's him. And okay, if we're talking this season too, then Vuskovic has to be in the conversation personally.
Yeah, yeah. I'd put him in the
And you can put
conversation.
Upamecano in the league.
Yeah.
In the
I'd
league,
put Ta and Upa in the conversation, but I think Schlotterback has been the best this year. I think he does almost like what Kimmich and what Upa do, essentially, whenever I watch him.
yeah, because he's a good ball playing and physical center back.
And he's a good distributor too. Like the passes he makes are pretty incredible.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You know what Schlotterbeck needs, yeah? He needs to go to a winning club, and then people will start putting him in conversations. I'm starting to put him in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, because but you're gonna call me crazy. I think he's one of the best center backs in the world.
I think this season he is. I think you can make that
When you
argument.
look at center backs right now,
Yeah.
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 If you look through, let's look through the biggest clubs right now, yeah.
Yeah.
So we look at okay, so we can people will say Gabriel Saliba, two of the okay.
Yeah. They're in the conversation.
You're putting them two from Arsenal.
Yeah.
Man City, the center back I'd probably pick is Ruben Diaz, probably out of that club.
Yeah.
I'm just chucking names right now.
Maybe Gahey now, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Gahey. There's another one. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Gahey. Right. You look at Man United. I mean, I love De Ligt, but he hasn't been perform. He hasn't
Yeah.
been up.
I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
too.
exactly. Yeah, but generally I would. But
Yeah.
we're talking now,
Mhm.
right? Then we go to what other club? Liverpool. Van Dijk and
Liverpool.
Konate been asked. Yeah, put the fries in the bag.
They've been bad this year.
Spurs. I mean, Romero's been doing stuff, but I mean, come on now, he's
yeah.
still not good enough now.
Yeah.
Like Chelsea, no.
No. Chelsea's
Exactly.
best center back has been hurt all year.
There you go. So now you go to other European clubs. PSG, Pacho probably. I don't know. Now you go to La Liga clubs, Barcelona center backs. Put the prize in the bag. Yeah.
This year.
And now, yeah, we're talking this year.
Yeah.
You go to Real Madrid, again, fries in the bag.
A joke.
So again, it's down to the Arsenal guys, the City guys, and Schlotterbeck and Vuskovic.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I put Upa in that conversation, but
yes, and our guys, yes.
But I think Schlotterbeck has been better this year. I do.
And Pacha.
Yeah.
Bro, there's a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, Schlotterbeck for me is one of the best out there.
Yeah.
Right now. He's unreal. And in general, the reason why because people forget that season where they made the Champions League final, he and Hummels together were unreal.
Yeah, yeah. True.
Yeah.
I liked Hummels too. I did like him even on Dortmund. I thought he was good.
I think Schlotterbeck, since joining Borussia Dortmund, I think he stepped up his game. Now imagine if he joins us.
That's the thing. Like him under company, I think could just be amazing.
Just think of that for a moment. You see, this is why I'm telling you, bro. Like if we get him, I think we might hit a jackpot.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. By all accounts, he wants to be on Bayern. That's what's pissing me off about Upa right now. Like, again, if Upa just wants to get $40 million in a year and then leave, like, do I really want that badly? Not really. Like, if we could get Schlotterbeck, who wants to be on Bayern, and sign him to a longer term contract, I'd way rather have that.
Yeah. But hey, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, honest to God, I just feel like Opa needs to just step the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Just sign. We're giving you everything you want and way more.
Yeah. Wait. There ain't no way this asshole pulled up to the chat. Panicking after one loss, drama queen. You ain't getting, brother, you ain't getting Schlotterbeck neither. How was Dro doing, by the way? Yeah, you told me a youngster from La Masia would never want to go elsewhere. What happened, Amar? What happened? Ooh. Thanks for pulling up, bro, and hopefully you're okay. But, bro, yeah, don't throw stones in a glass house is what you once told me. Yeah.
Wise words.
Guess what? You know, payback's a bitch, is what they say. That phone call, Amr, don't lie. That phone call, don't you forget, buddy. You don't forget. Yeah, you don't forget. I don't forget, bro. I don't forget when I was living rent-free in your head. I never forget, blood. I never forget. Yeah. So,
Wise
hey, listen,
words.
what you said on Chaos, yeah, about you guys in Champions League, keep the energies for if we do face you off. Yeah, just because I said 2-2, yeah, and that thing, don't think that we're out of it yet, blood. Yeah, this is just based on right now. You absolute fraud. See, you got
Yeah.
these La Liga frauds. See, Donnie, what they do. They're very manipulative. They're very, very manipulative. How dare they? How dare they, bro? You get me? Listen, we're out here talking about the winning FCB club right now. Yeah, when nobody cares, yeah, about the fucking losers. Yeah, we don't care about losers. We care about winners. So yeah, it is what it is. Big up to you though. Anyway, let's talk about DFL, blood.
Yeah.
If this happens, yeah, we're gonna fall behind. I swear down. Yeah, I'm actually glad Dreesen responded to whatever the fuck DFL is trying to do. It's stupid.
So
It's
stupid.
fucking abysmal, blood. Why the
Yeah.
fuck are so they think because we're dominating in Germany that salary caps are needed? What?
No.
That's pathetic, bro.
Yeah.
Why the like? In what mind do they think that is gonna do them any favors? If
No,
anything, now we can't pay wages.
I love the Bundesliga, and that would just totally kill the league if they did that. I mean, how would that even work? Would Bayern have 2 squads, one for Bundesliga, one for every other competition? Or like what would the structure of that even look like? Or would you just take away any good player with global recognition from the Bundesliga? Because that's what that would essentially do.
Yeah. No, so my thing is, I think if they do it, because remember, we are the only German club that can pay high wages.
Yeah.
We can, let's be honest. So now what's probably going to happen if they do implement that, and this is just my theory, now we can't pay high wages for certain players that only want to pull up for the money. On top of the fact that we're big. Because you know how some players think, they think like multiple ways. So if they don't get like, look at Diaz. Luis Diaz, let's be honest, we got him because he wanted more money and Liverpool weren't going to give him the money. Yeah. Now he joins us because we're paying him around 14 million euros a year. Yeah. Which is way more than what he got at Liverpool. Now, if Barca was an option, because that was another club, bro, maybe he could have chosen them on the basis that it's a Spanish club. He speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
You know,
he probably
they're
would have.
financially in the fucking in the dumps.
Yeah.
So because of that, we benefited off that. Same thing with to a degree, Jonathan Tah, right?
Yeah.
So
he wanted to go to Barca, I think.
yeah, that asshole. Yeah, we don't forget. But thankfully, he's still performing.
Yeah.
However, when it comes to fucking Luis, like the whole wage thing, like Diaz, I mentioned it because of the wage.
Yeah.
Right. We don't have that luxury now that they add salary cap. Like, it's all good that the other German clubs can keep up, but then what about us? M-
We
I
would
think
never get a global player. We'd never get a player like Diaz, Kane. Imagine that.
we'd never. Yeah, like we wouldn't even be able to pay Neuer big money like that.
Yeah,
My thing is, yeah, for me, I genuinely think that when it comes to DFL, they need to worry about giving more money out to other teams rather than adding
totally,
salary cap.
totally.
If
Yeah,
they give out more money to a Dortmund, they give out more money to all the clubs that actually in 50 plus one. I'm not even talking Leverkusen. I'm not even talking Wolfsburg. I'm not
yeah.
talking
Hoffenheim.
Leipzig. None of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just talking the clubs that's on 50 plus one. Because the
yeah,
ones on 50 plus one actually have more of an excuse than the other fuckers that are not even involved.
yeah. I mean, look at TV revenue in the Premier League. The worst Premier League team is making way more money off of that. And I mean, part of that is because, I mean, look at the deal that was like 2 years ago, I think that they tried to do. The
Mhm.
fans protested it. So there's some of that type of thing going on, but if if they implement a salary cap in Germany, Bayern leaves the Bundesliga. I mean, I don't see a way where Bayern wouldn't leave the Bundesliga. There would probably be talks about a Super League again. Um, and Bayern would basically be forced out because they just wouldn't be able to pay their players. That would suck.
But that's my thing. So, bro, for me, I think the DFL are not thinking properly. They're not thinking straight. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
looking at the fact that we beat Leipzig because remember Leipzig is one of the competitors and we won. Yeah,
yeah,
fucking 6-0 and yeah, and now
yeah,
they're panicking. They're like, oh my god, Bayern's dominating. Ooh,
yeah.
like, how about you work on yourselves, bozo?
That's the thing. I mean, it's not like Bayern is an oil club. It's not like Bayern is getting all this money from some crazy investor. Bayern got their money by making smart investments with local brands and just being a football club. Local brands. I'm talking global brands,
Yeah,
Adidas,
yeah,
Audi,
yeah,
but you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, look at like Frankfurt, for example. Like, that's a rich ass city. They could have invested better. Um,
I haven't mentioned. Yeah, but they're 50 plus. They chose to be in 50 plus one. That's the issue.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, Bayern technically is too. Like, it's I don't know. Bayern got their money. My point is through investments and winning and building a global brand. Like Bayern invests heavily in marketing in America, North America, South America, whatever. Like they're doing all this stuff with Asia now. Bayern like is consciously trying to make themselves a brand where, you know, I'm not saying like the world is different now, so it's harder for other clubs to do this. But my point is, it's not like Bayern is just getting their money from some crazy investor. Like they did things that other clubs could, in theory, do as well.
Yeah, it's a mad one still. I can't lie, bro. But yeah, this is what was being said by Dreesen himself.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now he says now basically the question was asked. Was it Bayern are not responsible for their competitors, yet they blamed lack of excitement and attractiveness in the Bundesliga, which negatively impacts their already major TV international marketing. What is your answer to that? His response was, I completely disagree. FC Bayern is not the problem. We are part of the solution. I agree. We are
yeah,
part of the solution because
yeah,
without us, Bundesliga, like even some of our big games, people don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, like when we play Leipzig or Der Klassiker, nobody would have given like a respect. I hate to say this, yeah, because I really try to defend like what we accomplish,
Hmm.
right? But at the same time, at Dortmund v Leverkusen, no one cares. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
they just don't. But us versus a Leverkusen, they would, and us versus a Dortmund, they would. Any big game we have, they care to a
yeah,
degree. Yeah.
yeah,
Whereas if it was the others amongst themselves, they don't. But anyway, yeah, through our success domestically and especially internationally, with our appeal to foreign stars like Harry Kane and Michael Olise, we are driving force of the Bundesliga. Facts.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We go abroad, play summer tours, True, and you see Bayern fans in America, bro. You live in America, so you know I'm right here, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
yeah.
you go somewhere tours in America, bro, you see bare Bayern fans go to games. Yeah,
There's Bayern fans everywhere. I was gonna make that point too about just again Bayern being a global brand and trying to be a global brand. There's Bayern fans, yeah, again everywhere. I live in an area that is like German heritage, so it makes sense. But in the United States, everywhere there's Bayern fans. There's no other fans of Bundesliga teams except for maybe Dortmund. There's like a few Dortmund fans that I know, but that's literally it.
yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? It's just dumb. But anyway, right? So then it's the summer tours or the Club World Cup. We have worked hard for all of our work hard for all of this for decades. Yeah. And then he said FC Bayern generates more than 30% of the Bundesliga match reach abroad, sorry, but receives significantly less than half of that in distributions. We stand by the principle of solidarity. We are team players, but those who then blame us for shortcomings in international where was I? Damn, shortcomings in international marketing should complain less and instead do everything they can to make their own clubs and their own players more visible internationally. Facts,
Yeah,
bro. I can't lie. You see, I don't really disagree with anything he's saying. That's
yeah,
everything I've been saying. Everything I've been saying, in which they're all complaining, but they're not dealing with it. Yes, he said it
completely.
right there. He said it in more detail, if anything.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then they should have more ambitions in international competitions. It would be very valuable for the Bundesliga if more clubs competed in Europe with the clear ambition of reaching at least the quarterfinals, not just in Champions League. Frankfurt's victory in the Europa League in 2022 was certainly just as valuable for the attractiveness of the league as Dortmund reaching Champions League. Yes, because that, by the way, that helped in fucking Glasner going to the Premier League.
yeah,
If they win the Europa, I don't think he goes to Crystal Palace, and I don't think he gets the opportunity to prove what he's capable of.
yeah. No, I agree. He's moving crazy lately, but yeah, I agree.
Like he's been moving, but he's a puppet to Hunter, so that's one thing. But
Yeah,
realistically, he's not lying though, because of these little things. Because of these little. By the way, Bundesliga 2 seasons ago, I know we lost the league and Leverkusen won the ones, but forget just that. Dortmund reaching the Champions League, that was the most our league has been talked about ever.
yeah,
Why? Because when we fell, they took advantage. They took advantage. Great
yeah,
for the league at least, not for us, but great for the league.
yeah. I mean, and I get what Dreesen and everybody's saying. Like, it wasn't that long ago. Obviously, 2 years ago, Leverkusen had that invincible season, but a couple of years ago, Dortmund should have won the league, but they bottled it because they have no mentality. So it's like it's not like Bayern. I don't know. I mean, I know Bayern had the decade plus run of winning the league, but like I don't know, things can change quickly, and these teams. I agree with Dreesen. These teams need to just focus on being better themselves as opposed to whining about Bayern being amazing this year.
Yeah, no, I agree as well, bro. It's just what like I don't know, like, bro. Personally, until they fix that issue within themselves, and until DFL, and this is the first thing that has to be done. More than the
Yeah,
first thing is they need to be offering more money to other teams.
for sure, 100%.
Bro, DFL is not poor. They're
I
not
know,
really,
I know.
bro. Germany, by the way, Germany in Europe, I could be wrong. I think they're one of the more wealthy countries in Europe.
Yeah, yeah,
Now imagine how much DFL is getting paid.
yeah. I mean, that's
Like,
that's the thing.
come on, like, just come on now. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro. You see, with La Liga, for example, with La Liga, what's his name? Tebas, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, the president of La Liga, is why La Liga is plummeting. They have more excuses to complain about what's going on in that league than we do.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm just saying you how it is. With
yeah.
us, realistically speaking, we have the funds. Pay the fucking funds to these teams. Now
I
these teams
agree.
will actually start approaching leagues seasons and Champions League seasons and Europa League seasons, whatever, depending where they are, more
Yeah,
seriously. And leagues. Well, I said Bundesliga, didn't I?
Yeah.
Or Pokals. Like Pokal, great. Teams are winning amongst themselves there because we fumble.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
bro, but imagine if like they had like more of the funds. They would now be like more of a threat. Like a dorm would be more of a threat year in, year out.
Yeah. Well, part of the problem too, honestly, is just the Premier League and what goes on over there. It's like all these teams in the Bundesliga are pretty much forced into being selling clubs. I mean, you look at Frankfurt, Leipzig. Well, Leipzig's always going to do this because that's just who Leipzig is. But like Dortmund,
Yeah.
Frankfurt, um, they're they have absolutely no shot. Stuttgart with Valdemata, like they can't turn down $90 million for a guy whose market value at the time was like 30, 35. You know, like they just can't turn that down. And as much as I can't stand what Stuttgart's executives move like, um, I what are you gonna do if you're offered 90 million? If you're offered 3 times the market value of a guy, you know it's like just getting so ridiculous that there's nothing that these German clubs can do at this point except for be selling clubs, which just sucks for the league. It sucks for the clubs, and I feel like all these clubs being selling clubs and the amount of money the Premier League is paying for guys, I feel like it's kind of just catching up to the Bundesliga right now.
Yeah, that's my thing, innit? Uh,
Yeah.
but this, but yeah, it is what it is, man. But this is why less complaining, more action from the DFL, man, and other teams. I'll be so honest. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not moved with what they're saying.
Yeah, me neither.
You get me? So, yeah, man. So, yeah, stupid prem tarts, facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big up to the chat, man. Big up to the chat, like on a real note, bro. How many likes are we on, bro? I need to check how many likes, bro. There's no way we're moving fraudulent, guys. Yeah, if we're moving fraudulent, then yeah, well, listen. Then you man deserve as much lashing as our players for this past weekend. You know what I mean? No, no, no. Let's see the likes, man. Because I was busy doing 15. I will take that. We'll take that. Could have been worse. Could have
Yeah.
been worse.
Gotta love it.
Worse. So, yeah. Listen. Anyway, bro. Danny, any final words you got to say? Also,
All
what's your
else.
prediction for PSV game? That's one more thing. Sorry.
Ooh, that's a good question. 2-1 Bayern. I think it's not going to be a great effort, but I think we're going to get the win.
I hope you're correct. I
Yeah.
really, really do hope you're correct. Unfortunately for me, I don't think we lose. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
However, bro, I am leaning towards. I'm leaning towards a 2-all draw.
Ah, that would suck. I don't want
I'm
that.
sorry.
I mean, it would be
Listen,
good. It'd be
if
fine.
we win, it'll be 3-2 or something. But I think 2-all. The reason why I say this is because I feel like our mentality has been off it, man, and I feel like the momentum may continue. I have a fear.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see who's
They
even
need to earn
fit
my
to play. I
confidence.
don't know.
They need to earn my confidence back, man. They need to, bro. Like I tried being, oh, we have to do this, we have to do that, we have to do that, and we lose the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on now. No.
Yeah. I mean, a draw technically still gets us second place, but I want to win. I want to win.
I want to win. I'm just telling you what I have a feeling these assholes gonna be doing, man.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. But guys, listen. Um, I've just now set up the other stream that I was gonna do. Guys, I will redirect you to that stream. Yeah, it was gonna be Monday Night Raw. Watch along. So when we get there, all you gotta do is just zero raid, and I'll be pulling up in a few moments. Yeah. But
Nice.
yeah, man. Anyway, what you got coming up, Danny, man? Chat to them.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stream the Bayern and Chelsea match this weekend on I think it's Saturday. So that'll be coming up. But otherwise, I'll just say check out our channel, Always Bayern Chelsea. I do it with my friend who's a Chelsea fan. And subscribe there. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers now. And yeah, we have an episode out breaking down the Augsburg match. It's painful, but you know, you got to watch it.
Yeah, man. But anyway, guys, we're gonna redirect to ZeerTalks Wrestling stream that I'm doing with Monday Night Raw. So stay tuned. And yeah, man, listen. Hopefully, we get the dubs on Wednesday
Yeah.
and secure second place so we can get all our games at the Allianz Arena. That
Yeah.
for me is the most important thing right now.
Super
And then we
important.
go, and then we continue with which I mean, because I'm going to the wrestling that's happening here, so I'll probably not be able to do the watch along for the Hamburg game. So I'm not gonna lie, we need some Bayern fans, bro. Hopefully, you do a watch along on the weekend or something.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah. So guys, I'll talk more when I do a preview for the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, listen. Regardless, take care, guys, and listen. These players, company, I need you to be giving as good of a speech, yeah, as this man once did. Take care. Mia san mia. Peace.
Als wir uns wieder zur neuen Saison zum ersten Training getroffen haben, da habe ich die Mannschaft zusammengeholt und dann habe ich das Signal gegeben, so Leute, ich sage euch, wir gewinnen in dieser Saison alles.
Please, man. Mia san mia.